3 consecutive nights of Russian aerial strikes between 13 and 16 of April targeted multiple regions. It is essential that the international community maintain sustained attention and coordinated diplomatic engagement aimed at securing a full, immediate, and unconditional ceasefire.
Building on the political and security developments outlined, even wars have rules. Civilians, including humanitarian personnel and the critical infrastructure on which civilians depend, must be protected.
Thank you, Madam President, and thank you, Assistant Secretary General 𝗞𝗲𝘆𝘄cie. The United States continues to push for a negotiated and durable end to the war to stop the bloodshed. This commitment remains a hallmark of President Trump's determination to end the monstrosity of this continued carnage. We saw negotiations produce concrete results less than 2 weeks ago when Russia and Ukraine agreed to exchange 175 prisoners and additional civilians. The United States supports these and earlier exchanges as one step toward durable peace. As a further step, the United States calls on Russia to return all Ukrainian children it has unlawfully deported to Russia, as well as those it has forcibly transferred within occupied Ukrainian territory. In support of this effort, which is a significant concern for First Lady Melania Trump and is centered in her advocacy, the U.S. will fund a $25 million assistance program to aid the return of these Ukrainian children forcibly transferred or deported to Russia or Russian-controlled territories. Our dedication to the safe return of those children remains unwavering. The United States continues to reinforce the need for global support for President Trump's efforts to advance durable peace. The United States remains committed to shared prosperity, including through our commitment to the U.S.-Ukraine Reconstruction Investment Fund, which represents the United States' economic stake in securing a free, peaceful, and sovereign future for Ukraine. We call on all UN member states to play a constructive role in bringing this war to an end, including by ending support that enables Russia's prosecution of this war and encouraging both sides toward negotiated settlement. Specifically,
Заседание – это очередное дежавю. Исполнение. Не можем не прокомментировать обвинения в наш адрес в отношении нарушений объявленного президентом России перемирия по случаю Пасхи. Надеемся, что эта мера все же позволила большому количеству православных людей в спокойной обстановке отметить великий праздник. Киев, разумеется, немедленно бросился обвинять Россию в нарушениях перемирия. Однако российской стороной было зафиксировано не менее 6,5 тысяч нарушений перемирия со стороны украинских вооруженных сил. И это всего лишь за 32 часа его действия, причем ВСУ обстреливали и гражданские объекты. Среди мирных жителей есть погибшие и раненые. Подчеркнем, что эта мера не может никоим образом рассматриваться как пролог к длительному прекращению огня. Россия выступает за достижение долгосрочного и всеобъемлющего регулирования с устранением всех коренных причин конфликта. Здесь не может и не должно быть никаких подмен, паллиативов или заблуждений. Зеленский же и большинство европейских лидеров стремятся не к миру, а к продолжению войны. И это главная причина, по которой украинский кризис до сих пор не урегулирован. И хотя европейские делегации сегодня на камеру льют крокодиловые слезы о многочисленных бедах и испытаниях, выпавших на долю украинского народа, на самом деле его судьба их нисколько не забудет.
Presentations and testimonies. Once again, we call upon our American partners not to weaken, but to strengthen the sanctions regime on Russian energy exports. The recent exemption is expected to generate about $10 billion in additional oil revenues for Russia in April alone. Does anyone believe that these windfall revenues would find schools, hospitals, or maybe sanitation? they will finance Russia's war of annihilation, enough to produce up to 500,000 deadly Shahed drones. Thus, we appeal to our American partners to rely far more on the stick than the carrot in their carrot and stick approach to restore a just and lasting peace. We also urge our European allies to take decisive actions to end once and for all the shameful practice of Russia's shadow fleet, an opaque system that keeps its energy exports flowing. This loophole must finally be closed forever. Shocking and unbearable facts of Russia's systematic war crime. If Mr. Putin were serious about the Easter ceasefire proposal, he would not veto a new resolution establishing an immediate and unconditional ceasefire and an exchange of prisoners of war on an all-for-all basis. This new resolution should not be yet another political statement without consequences. It must become a firm instrument of enforcement designed to compel a genuine cessation of hostilities and ensure its implementation. It should be backed by credible measures of pressure, including targeted sanctions in line with established Security Council practice.
I resume my function as